intro music. Host. Welcome back, sports fans, to another thrilling episode of Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. I'm your host, pumped up and ready to deliver the latest sports news with a side of enthusiasm. Today is Sunday, July 23rd, and boy, do we have an action-packed lineup for you. But first, let's start with a fun fact about today's date. Did you know that on this day in 1995, the iconic footballer Cristiano Ronaldo was born? That's right, folks. The man who has made defenders tremble with fear and goalkeepers quiver in their boots, the Portuguese sensation, celebrates his birthday today. Cheers and applause. Host, now let's dive into our first story. At the Hungarian Grand Prix, tension is running high as Red Bull faces a major concern. Sergio Pérez's recent crash has sent shockwaves through the racing world. With the race just around the corner, Red Bull needs to regroup and strategize. Will they be able to overcome this setback and come out on top, or will their dreams of victory be dashed against the walls of the Hungaroring? We'll break it all down for you right here on Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup. Exciting music transition. Host. But that's not all, folks. The world of women's football is heating up as the England women's football team prepares for the upcoming World Cup. With challenges lurking at every corner and the weight of high expectations on their shoulders, these talented athletes face an uphill battle. Will they be able to rise to the occasion and bring glory to their nation? Or will they buckle under the immense pressure? We'll analyze their preparation, dissect the challenges they face, and explore the soaring expectations that surround them. Buckle up, because it's going to be one wild ride. Crowd cheering. Host, that's all for our lineup today, folks. Make sure to tune in for all the latest updates and thrilling sports analysis. Until then, keep pushing, keep striving, and remember, the game of life is much like sports, full of ups, downs, and unexpected twists. Stay in the game and never give up. Outro music. Host, this is Four-Year Starters Daily Lineup signing off. See you next time. Music fades out. And now, folks, we're diving headfirst into the world of football with some exciting headlines. Get ready to sprint through the latest news and updates from the pitch. Let's kick things off with a headline that's got the Chelsea fans buzzing. Headline number 1. Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino aims to achieve squad balance by trimming the team and focusing on the right profiles. Ah, the art of squad management, my friends. Pochettino is stepping onto the field with a clear strategy, looking to trim the excess and bring in players who perfectly fit the puzzle. It's all about achieving that delicate balance, just like a tightrope walker crossing the Grand Canyon. Story 2. LeBron James leads the Lakers to a stunning comeback victory with a game-winning three-pointer. Next up, we've got some hardwood heroics. LeBron James, the undisputed king of the court, has once again shown us why he wears the crown. In a thrilling match, he led the Lakers to an epic comeback victory with a game-winning three-pointer. Talk about clutch. LeBron's like a magician out there, pulling victory out of thin air like a rabbit from a hat. Story 3. Simone Biles soars to new heights, nailing a historic triple-twist double somersault. Moving on to the realm of gymnastics, we've witnessed something truly extraordinary. Simone Biles, the gravity-defying wonder, has taken flight, soaring to new heights with a historic triple-twist double somersault. This gymnastics superstar is rewriting the laws of physics, flipping and spinning with a precision that leaves us all in awe. She's like a human cannonball, launching herself through the air with unbelievable grace and power. Story 4. Tom Brady orchestrates a masterful drive, leading the Buccaneers to a last-minute victory. Ah, Tom Brady, the maestro of the gridiron. In a thrilling match, he orchestrated a masterful drive, leading the Buccaneers to a last-minute victory. With the clock ticking down, Brady showcased his legendary poise and leadership, guiding his team down the field like a conductor leading a symphony. It's moments like these that remind us why he's considered one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Story 5. Serena Williams smashes her way to the finals of the Grand Slam tournament. And last, but certainly not least, we have the queen of the tennis court, Serena Williams, making her presence known once again. With her powerful strokes and unwavering determination, she has smashed her way to the finals of the Grand Slam tournament. Serena is like a force of nature, her racket a thunderbolt as she strikes fear into the hearts of her opponents. Keep an eye on this fierce competitor as she battles for yet another title. And there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour through the latest sports headlines. Stay tuned for more heart-pounding action and unforgettable moments. Until next time, keep chasing those dreams and remember, the world of sports never fails to deliver its own brand of magic. Sergio Pérez's return to the Formula One driver lineup with Red Bull has been met with speculation about his future in the sport and the potential for a fairy tale comeback. However, the struggles of Red Bull's current second driver have only fueled these theories. Pérez, who is currently second in the drivers' standings, had an opportunity at the Hungarian Grand Prix to prove his critics wrong. Unfortunately, his weekend got off to a tough start during the first practice session. As the track was wet and slippery, Pérez's car spun off the track and crashed into the barrier after touching the grass. This incident raised further concerns about Pérez's performance and added to the mounting pressure on him. In recent weeks, Pérez has faced difficulties in qualifying, failing to make it to Q3. Crashes and challenging conditions have hindered his progress, with incidents like crashing in Q1 at the Monaco Grand Prix, sliding off the track in Q2 at the Spanish Grand Prix, struggling in wet conditions at the Canadian Grand Prix, and failing to advance to Q3 at the Austrian Grand Prix. These struggles have raised doubts about his ability to perform consistently. The crash in practice not only affected Pérez, but also exposed Red Bull's floor design to the rest of the grid. The need for a crane to move his car off the track gave the other teams a closer look at Red Bull's floor, potentially providing valuable information to their competitors. With the crash and the mounting pressure on Pérez, he will need to overcome these setbacks and demonstrate his abilities to silence the doubters and solidify his place in the team. The Hungarian Grand Prix will be a crucial opportunity for Pérez to bounce back and prove his worth. In the meantime, speculation continues about Daniel Ricciardo's potential return to Red Bull. Ricciardo, who previously had success with the team, aims to secure a comeback and potentially replace Pérez. The crash raises questions about how it will impact Pérez's performance for the rest of the weekend. But Red Bull team principal Christian Horner remains hopeful that it won't have a lasting effect. In conclusion, Sergio Pérez's crash during the first practice session of the Hungarian Grand Prix raises concerns about his performance and adds to the mounting pressure on him. Red Bull's floor design was also exposed to the rest of the grid due to the need for a crane to move Pérez's car off the track. Pérez will need to overcome these setbacks and prove his worth to silence the doubters and secure his future in Formula One. Fresh off their European Championship win, the England women's football team is setting their sights on adding a World Cup title to their collection as they arrive in the Southern Hemisphere. However, they face several challenges and high expectations as they prepare for the upcoming tournament. Despite missing key players, including their captain and top scorer, the team is still expected to easily defeat Haiti in their first-ever match at the tournament. Haiti, who qualified by beating Senegal and Chile in the Intercontinental Playoffs, has a talented young player in Melchi Dumornay, also known as Corventina, who recently joined Lyon. If Haiti wants to pull off a major upset, Dumornay will need to shine. The England women's football team has had a mixed year leading up to the World Cup. After basking in the glory of their success at the European Championships, the team finds themselves in a comparatively quieter environment in Brisbane, training on the Sunshine Coast and enjoying the serenity and tranquility of the beach. This change of scenery has had a positive impact on some players, providing them with opportunities to relax and rejuvenate. However, the build-up to the tournament has not been without its challenges. The team had to navigate discussions with the English Football Association, FA, regarding bonuses and commercial structures, which were only recently resolved. There were also concerns about club versus country conflicts, as players had to be released for international duty after a demanding domestic schedule. On the field, the team has faced both positives and negatives. While they are missing key players due to injuries and retirements, they are also incorporating fresh faces and working on developing new combinations. However, their recent goal drought is a cause for concern, as they have failed to find the back of the net in their last 3 matches. With the pressure of being reigning European champions, there is immense pressure on the team to perform well and live up to expectations. Overall, the past year has been a mixture of highs and lows for the England women's football team. They have enjoyed the tranquility of their training base in Brisbane, but have also had to deal with off-field issues. On the pitch, they are faced with the challenge of integrating new players and finding their scoring touch. With the World Cup on the horizon, all eyes are on the Lionesses as they aim to make their mark and continue their success from last summer's European Championships. The England women's football team's first match against Haiti can be watched on Fox or streamed on the Fox Sports app or Fubo TV. England is heavily favored to win, with odds of -1,000, while Haiti's odds are +5,500. The game will take place on Saturday, July 21st at Lang Park in Brisbane. Background music fades in, host, and that's a wrap for today's episode of 4-Year Starter. What an exhilarating journey we've had, diving deep into the world of sports and celebrating the resilience and dedication of those who have given their all for 4 years straight. I'm your host, and let me tell you, this podcast has been a touchdown, a home run, and a slam dunk all rolled into one. Background music intensifies. Host. But before we wrap up, folks, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you, our incredible listeners, for tuning in and being a part of our sports-loving community. We couldn't have done it without your unwavering support, and for that, we are eternally grateful. Background music softens. Host. Now, my fellow sports fanatics, it's time to get in the game. Connect with us on social media to stay up to date with all the latest news, highlights, and behind-the-scenes action. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at 4-Year Starter Podcast. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single play. Background music builds up. Host. And remember, tomorrow is another day, another chance to witness greatness. So make sure to mark your calendars and join us right back here for another adrenaline-pumping episode of 4-Year Starter. We'll be diving into the tales of legendary athletes, discussing the future of sports, and sharing heart-pounding moments that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Background music reaches its climax. Host. Until then, keep hustling, stay passionate, and never forget the power of perseverance. This is your host, signing off, reminding you to always go the extra mile, both on and off the field. Thank you for being a part of the 4-Year Starter family. Background music fades out.